Summoners get to choose a new champion for 2021. Showdown contestant banned from the competition. An Act 6 compensation update. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news for Friday. And just to let you know, we've got a massive news dump of information coming out today from next month's stuff. Lots of stuff that you really need to be locked to the channel, so post notifications on all and make sure to come back and watch the content. Also, just to let you know, I do a lot of my live streaming over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. This is my kind of main place that I do things like Cavalier difficulty or Act 6 future content and stuff like that. So go make sure to follow. Following's free. It's the subscribing and biddies function that is a chargeable thing, but that just lets you know what's going on with that. In any case, thank you very much for supporting the content, and as well, massive shout out to those that do Patreon, as well YouTube membership. Thank you very much to people that do that, and as well those that do Twitch priming and Prime Gaming, whatever it's called, Twitch subbing as the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for people that do that. They're on screen at the moment. Massive thanks. I may be back a little bit later on this evening to do some more kind of arena grinding, because at the moment I'm on a big push to grab units. That's right, folks, I need units because I potentially will be doing an Abyss run. I'm going to start it off on Sunday off stream and then bring it on to stream on Monday and Tuesday. Haven't decided which channel I'm going to do it on. Do bear in mind, if I live stream here, it does massively suppress the performance of my videos, so it's kind of like a good reason as to like why I wouldn't start the month having streams here. It's a bit hard to explain to people that don't understand elements of YouTube, but YouTube, they're great. It's a great platform. We should all kind of love, hug and kiss it. But in any case, let's kick off Marvel Contest of Champions news with the hot topic, the hot story, the spicy story. And that is, you get to choose a champion. Now, based on what comment section and live stream was saying yesterday, okay, there we go. Hopefully that satisfied people that were kind of like, it's okay, Rich. Oh yeah, okay. Leave me alone, it's Friday. It's Friday again. And you could have OKA, Hercules, Morbius, Dazzler, Blue Marvel, Omega Sentinel, Ironheart, and Morgan Le Fay. Those are the champions of choice. Now, I haven't really kind of decided the lobbying at the moment, as I've got some theories as to why certain things, and I'm formulating these. If you were on stream last night, you know that I was talking about this. The idea that Morbius may be getting a film, so it could be more apt for that to go out in conjunction when the film launches in 2021. So it's kind of like a no-brainer that that champion should come out in association with that, which then opens up the door for others. Blue Marvel, yeah, I get it. Morgan Le Fay is very kind of like out there. I appreciate there's going to be loads of fandoms for different characters. But at the same time, we've got to go and look at this as logically as possible. We kind of need OKA in order to expand on the little kind of Wakanda, Black Panther type little mini universe that we've got. Black Panther, we've got to a degree Storm. We've also got the other variant of Black Panther, the Civil War version, and we need Justice still for the Chadwick like Boseman stuff. So maybe it would be an apt thing to have OKA in, and then with OKA have a buffed version of Black Panther Civil War. That would probably be like a more apt thing, and that's the difficulty I have at the moment of who I want to lobby with. I like Omega Sentinel, an Indian-based character, and as well, I'm big into like robotics and cyborgs and stuff like that. So I've kind of got like those two a bit more, and that's the thing. That's the difficulty. And I've got no problems with the other ones. They've got all manner of right to be in this game. It's just I want to provide some kind of like heartfelt backing to who I'm choosing and why, based on what I personally like, rather than going, oh, everyone wants this, so I'm going to have to kind of be a sheep and kind of go for that. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to do a video to kind of like deep dive that kind of premise, and hopefully that people kind of understand where everybody's going with them. It's very exciting. I'm glad Kabam are doing this. Some people said, oh, they've taken only 6 years to do this, and it's like, well, look, they seem to be learning as they go on. I mean, it's taken long enough, but it's good to know that this is going to be a thing that you can choose the champion. And so if you don't know how the voting works, Summoner's Choice champion vote will happen over the course of 3 rounds. The 8 hopefuls will be there, and it'll be whittled down to 4. 4 champions receive the most votes at the end, move on, and then Fabulous 4. That's the thing, right? I like this, and the idea of then we've whittled it down. So if yours doesn't make it, then you know you can just then find out where other people are voting and go, okay, well let's let's find out where we're going with the voting. Now, and I will be doing that. Everything, if like my champion that I want isn't on there, on the 8 hopefuls, then, or my secondary isn't going through the fabulous 4, the final 4, then it's going to be a case that I'm going to lobby for whatever seems to be something that other players seem to like, because that's the thing. If players are liking one specific champion, then it's important to lobby for that. And if mine doesn't get through, then I'm going to help out others. That's what you do. Be a good human on this planet. Even though this is a game, but whatever. You know, we get passionate about the game. God damn it. Anyway, yeah. So the voting starts as of the 8th of November. Sorry, is that 9th of November? God, it's too early. I need a coffee first. Kind of get my eyes in check. Right, so yeah, 9th of November it all kicks off. Really excited about this. There was a bit of an interesting thing that was on Twitter. Gabriel Frazera was responding to something, which is on screen at the moment, in conjunctions, talking before about this kind of like list of most wanted champions, but also saying that one was in development, but also saying here in response to something, we're not going to start developing any of the characters in the list before the vote is up. It's up to players if you want to see any of them in game. So yeah, there's like, that's just saying like none of them have been started developing at this given time. But I think that Morbius is a bit of an issue based on like the film. It's like, seems like it would be very apt to kind of do a movie version in conjunction with the film, unless there is a problem with rights. But they did do, I'm pretty sure they did do something before with rights, which was the Stark Spidey. The Stark enhanced version. That's from the Spider-Man Homecoming, I want to say. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. And yeah, they did the same thing with the self-suit one. So, you know, that they would be able to do that if there's a work with Sony. And then Gabriel Frazera follows up with, I said before and repeat, our goal is to have every Marvel character in the game, provided we last that long. I hope the game does last, you know, a lot longer. First of all, I was like, I'm not sure where the game is going. As soon as we had the kind of the big thing of this year, and Kabam listened and did the dev diaries, I felt that, you know, it felt better that they were kind of now kind of like rebooting themselves and going in a better direction. So we'll see. In any case, yeah, that's it. I don't know who people are voting for. I will be lobbying for certain champions that I like, and I said based on what I want, but you know, that's where I lie on this. But good luck to anybody's champion that they want in the game. Okay, now we're going to talk about the 6-star Nexus. Now, if you're a whale, you might have gone for this, but 6,000 units, that's like that's just under £200 for a 6-star Nexus, and especially with the Cyber Weekend deals coming out at the end of next month, it didn't seem like this was of value to go for. And it's up to you what you go for in this game, right? I personally do not see any kind of great value. Yes, you get 1 million gold, but like, look, you can grind arena and grab that back. So yeah, 6-star Nexus. Personally, if anybody's asking me, is this a good deal? Should I spend all the units that I'm working up for to getting something from Cyber Weekend? No, do not buy this. There's going to be some little kind of little tasty, saucy, spicy things that are going to entice you towards the end of this month or next month. Sorry, next month. Like the Vision deal or something else that's going to make you go like, am I going to pull the trigger and spend my units? Don't spend your units. Wait for Cyber Weekend. There will be some better deals than this. Normally, like with the July 4th deals, they did a something similar before where they were like, we'll give you 6-star Nexus. So they've done it before where they're going to do it. You won't be disappointed on Cyber Weekend. Not that I know the deals, but it's like it has to be similar to July 4th. That's the thing. Okay, now into stinky news, and somebody in the Summoner Showdown has been up to no good. Last night we discovered that a qualifying Summoner Showdown contestant has broken our terms of service and used a third-party software to modify and unbalance the game. We have zero tolerance policy for this behaviour anywhere in the game and have removed them from the competition. Kabam said that this is part of the Europe and Russia bracket, and it will now consist of 2 semi-finalists. Man, yeah, I just did not expect something like this to happen with it. Well, to be honest, I should have expected it because it's been happening for a while. With different stuff, Kabam being a bit more kind of like stricter on things. So if you think that you're squeaky clean and they find you out to not be squeaky clean, then therein lies the problem with this, man. Not good. I haven't really kind of like actively gone after like who it could be. I don't think anybody really cares too much. Some of the Showdown is, I don't know, it's been a little bit boring. It just comes to a point like, yeah, there's going to be some great players. Like, that's the thing, amazing players of the contest, except for those that have been using third-party software to modify and unbalance the game. Yeah, that's really kind of showcasing the best of the best right there. The same thing with Alliance Wars. Like, you want people that are the best of the best doing this stuff, and Alliance Wars, you know, is meant to be that. But it's all a case of like, it all could be modified unless you see them actually playing live at actual venues and stuff, and like New York Comic Con, other Comic Cons, worldwide, whatever it is, right? You will not get that kind of experience to 100% trust people that will be playing the game. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to find out what goes on next with the Summoner Showdown. Hopefully we learn a bit more about who's in there, and hopefully we all start, you know, really caring about it again. I think I should start caring a bit more because there's talented players that are playing it. I hope and I think based on this. I don't know anymore. Next up, and in interesting news, Rekka sends through this message here to myself, Trukos, and Seaton, saying that, or not, showcasing this photo here, that indeed the next crystal that is going to be released is going to be Immortal Hulk and Cosmic Ghost Rider. To be honest, this is a spicy crystal. Although Red Goblin and Cosmic Ghost Rider were kind of like, yeah, that's cool. But this one is actually looking that it could be quite a spicy one. Immortal Hulk does look like he's going to be a huge damage dealer, and Cosmic Ghost Rider is, well, a huge damage dealer. So it's like a no-brainer here with these kind of like crystals. If you get a chance, I don't know if I will get a chance, especially if this comes out, I don't know, either next week or the week after. Then it's going to be a case that I don't know if I can afford it. But that's one thing. But I don't know if you know, all my units will be run out after I've done like a single run of Abyss. Probably it will do. But we'll have to see what happens with that. Just to let you know. So if you are interested in these crystals, they will be the first. That will be the first champion Immortal Hulk for the month of November. Okay, now moving on to Act 6 compensation. Now I know a lot of people have asked this. It's the 5th of October when I think this kind of thread started. It's been an ongoing thread, well, discussion point. Where is the compensation for Act 6? So far, especially from like scrolling through a lot of this, there's been very little answer on the subject, especially not enough to really kind of go on. Each page just has players talking about the subject, talking about like ongoing things with it, changes, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. No answers really been there until yesterday or a couple of days ago on Twitter when it was brought up in a conversation and Kabam Mike chimed in. So as you can see at the moment, when asked a question about Act 6 compensation, it was brought back with, I don't think we have a timeline on that. I'll poke the team about it today. That's really the only update that we've seen. I know there have been players asking myself and a few other people about, you know, Act 6 compensation. Is it coming? It looks like it's not really anywhere to give you an idea. Yes, it's going to be next month or it's going to be a month after. So what are we in now? We're November, December. You know, you'd hope that by the end of the year this had been sorted out. And what kind of compensation it will be, I don't really know, because that's the other thing. The Act 6.2.6 compensation, even though it was all right, it's not, you know, super massive. But I think a lot of players were kind of fine with it to a degree. But there were kind of other issues saying like, oh, you know, well, I actually spent more units than what I got back from it. It feels like a rip-off. So look, depends on where you are with what you're hoping to get back from it. If you're thinking to yourself, I deserve 2,000 units, you're not going to get it. Do you think you're going to get the value of 2,000 units? I doubt it. Do you think you're going to get the value of 1,000 or kind of like 600 or maybe 800 units? Maybe. But that's if you've done it 100%. But it could be a bit more to that. Who knows? We'll have to kind of wait and see on this. And hopefully players aren't disappointed. But you may be. You may be. And now we return back to one of my favourite times of the week, and that is Art Corner. So if you don't know, on Discord, my Discord is linked in the description down below. There's Art Corner. In Art Corner, once a week, we have a look in and update ourselves with what players and people are up to from around the contest and as well just out of community. So this is done by Full, who's progressing well with their Spider-Man. It looks amazing. And then we've got the kind of finished article there. Man, look at that. Amazing work there by Full. Amazing. What else we got? We got a fantastic Carnage done by the 3-Ply Spy. 3-Ply Spy also does a fantastic... Look at that artwork for Venom. I love that. The way that they kind of like... They've also done the saliva as well. There's an intricate detail that is absolutely amazing. What else have we got? We've also got some more drawings by Corey DeGoat, who's progressing well with doing a Doctor Doom. Look at that! Doctor Doom choking out the Collector. It's every person's fantasy fulfilled. Because that guy in 5.2 was an absolute nightmare. What else we got over here? We've got, wow, we've got some artwork here by Saracen Hassan. I could see that as a tattoo. I really could. Look at that. That's deep. That's like kind of like a Hydra type thing. And there's more like a defined version that's there. Amazing. Amazing work. What else have we got? I think we've got Sunspot here. That's brilliant. Look at that Sunspot. Done in black and white. Nice work, Colin has a beard. And what else have we got? We've got, I'm not 100% sure, APOC and Cable? Yeah, I see it now. It's like a kind of right down the middle, split between each character. That's freaky. That is. I'm looking at it going like, is it one or the other? But then it's the hair, and the star on the eye type thing. So yeah, pretty cool. And finally, a bit further along, you can see Doctor Doom is choking out the Collector and as well as dragging or kind of like just beating up the Grandmaster. This is what I want to see, people. This is justice right here. And fantastic work. I'm now caught up to date with Art Corner. Make sure to get your Art Corner pieces in so we can have a look at them on next week's Marvel Contest of Champions news. Thanks for watching, everybody, and make sure as well to support later on because we've got lots of content as well. Check out some content on screen at the moment. I should be live streaming in a moment, or at least trying to, once I've edited and got this out and had some lunch. And yeah, have a great day and see you all later on. Bye-bye, everybody, for now.